Mentuhotep IV, Neptawire Mentuhotep IV was the last king of the 11th dynasty in the Middle Kingdom. He seems to fit into a 7-year period in the Turin canon for which there is no recorded king. He was ruling from 1997 to 1991 BC. Family king's mother Imi. In Wadi Hammamat, a rock inscription with the royal name of Mentuhotep IV also mentions king's mother Imi. This monument only focused on the title King's Mother, presumably the mother of Mentuhotep IV. It does not include other titles like King's Wife, King's Sister, or King's Daughter. Some have speculated that she was a concubine in the royal harem. Mentuhotep III or Mentuhotep II, it is not certain who the father of Mentuhotep IV was. Most scholars suggest that he was the son and successor of Mentuhotep III. However, it is also possible that he was a son of Mentuhotep II, thus a brother or half-brother of Mentuhotep III. The fact that he has been omitted from several king lists indicates that there was a crisis in the order of succession. He also represents the last king of the 11th dynasty, and his reign is poorly documented, indicating turmoil. Rock inscriptions. He is known from several inscriptions at several locations, despite his reign being omitted from the Abydos king list. The inscriptions show the organization and makeup of a large expedition during his reign. Also, he is attested by the inscriptions at Wadi el-Hudi. Ain Sukna, the Red Sea port of Ain Sukna expeditions went to places like the Wadi Magare in the Sinai. Products like turquoise and copper were transported to Memphis, some 120 kilometers across the sand tracks of the eastern desert, or perhaps transported along the Red Sea coast further south to the port of Mersa Gawassis. Inscriptions dated to Mentuhotep IV have been found. Year 1, arrival of the king's men, workforce 3,000, to bring back turquoise, copper, bronze, and all fine products of the desert. Wadi Hammamat, Eastern Desert. He is known from a few inscriptions in Wadi Hammamat that record expeditions to the Red Sea coast and the quarry stone for the royal monuments. One of these inscriptions confirms the name of his mother to be King's mother Imi. The leader of an expedition to Wadi Hammamat during the second year of Mentuhotep IV's reign was his vizier Amenemhat, who is assumed to be the future king Amenemhat I, the first king of the 12th dynasty and Mentuhotep's immediate successor. Other attestations. Mentuhotep IV is attested on the Karnak king list in number 31 under his prenomen of Neptawire. Today it is damaged and reads as just Re. At Lisht North, a fragment of a slate bowl was regarded for a long time to be inscribed on the outside with the official titulary of Mentuhotep IV and on the inside with that of King Amenemhat I, his successor. Since the two inscriptions are incised in a different style of writing, according to Dorothy Arnold, this indicates that Amenemhat had his name added to an older vessel that already bore the name of Mentuhotep IV. However, Peter Janossi showed that Mentuhotep IV is not mentioned on the bowl. The titulary preserved there fits better to Mentuhotep II. End of reign. It is assumed by some Egyptologists that Amenemhat either usurped the throne or assumed power after Mentuhotep IV died childless. There is currently no archaeological or textual evidence to prove that Mentuhotep was deposed by his vizier or that he chose Amenemhat to be his designated successor. Perhaps either situation is possible or another unknown one is. Nobody truly knows how Amenemhat I rose to the throne. Neither his mummy nor his burial place have been found.